Hello, I hope you know that the pain of staying small is more hurtful than the pain of becoming more. I hope you know. Which pain would you permit then? TheLadyKeziah is my name. I address the difficult yet necessary conversations we know we are supposed to have with our own selves and with the people around us. So you can title this video, Choosing Your Discomfort. Which pain would you want to choose? The pain of staying small or the pain of becoming better, becoming more? Today is day 89 of 2026. On day 89 of our 365-day ascent, we must confront a fundamental truth about human transformation. And that is, peace is not the absence of pressure. It is the presence of purpose, meaningful living. Many people stall in their growth because they are afraid of the pain of change, the pain of becoming more. They view the effort required to evolve as a deterrent. However, they fail to account for the silent, corrosive cost of stagnation. The question, therefore, is not whether you experience pain or not, but which version of the pain you would permit to occupy your life. Should I repeat? The question, therefore, is not whether any of us will experience pain or not, but which version of pain would we permit to occupy our lives? It is the pain of staying small or the pain of becoming more. Let us consider the following so you get a deeper understanding. In the comment section, let me hear your perspectives too. Number one, the chronic decay of staying small. Staying small is often marketed to us as safety. We are told by external dogmas and the opinions of the cautious that it is better to remain within the known boundaries. What do you think you are doing? What else do you want? Yeah, stay in your known boundaries. To keep our heads down and our voices lowered. Who are you to be addressing those things? Yeah. Nevertheless, staying small is not a neutral state. Did you hear? Staying small is not a neutral state. It is an active suppression of the soul. You are still choosing a way of life. The pain of staying small is a chronic, low-grade fever of the spirit. It manifests as a friction of regrets, the erosion of agency, and the resentment of the cage. Yes. Let me take my time and explain this. The daily realization that you are living a version of life that is beneath your capacity, that is a fraction of regret. Haven't there been days that you woke up and felt that you are living below your capacity? You can become more, do more, and give more with your life? Haven't you had that awareness before? That is the friction of regret. When you refuse to grow, you gradually lose the muscle memory of choice. You become a passenger in the life someone else is driving. That is the erosion of agency. And very soon, your brain will atrophy. Then we come to the resentment of the cage. Eventually, the walls you built for protection begin to feel like a prison. You might be in your 30s and 40s and you not understand what I mean. But wait until you're in your 50s and looking back and see how you've wasted life. And then you understand the resentment of the cage. When the walls you have built all this while begin to feel like the walls that you built for protection begin to feel like a prison, you start to resent the very people and systems you stayed small for. Did you hear your sister? When you reach that place, that state, that awareness, you start to resent the very people, the very systems and structures you stayed small for. This pain is hurtful because it is fruitless. It is a suffering that yields no harvest. It only consumes the time you have left. Number 2, the acute stretch of becoming more, becoming better, a better human. Conversely, the pain of becoming more is the pain of the athletes, the architect, and the explorer. It is the discomfort of stretching muscles that have been dominant for years. It is the growing pain of a mind that is finally discarding outdated doctrines and dogmas to make room for truth. When you choose to become more, you will encounter the weight of responsibility, the chill of the unknown, and the friction of outgrowing. Let me explain these two. The weight of responsibility. You see, sovereignty is heavier than submissiveness. I believe in humility, but this is deeper than humility. Sovereignty is heavier than submissiveness. Taking full ownership of your life requires a strength that must be built through resistance. That is the weight of responsibility. As you ascend, the familiar landmarks of your old life will fade. There is a temporary loneliness in the heights that only those committed to the climb can endure. When people you knew all this while begin asking you, what do you want? What are you turning into? What is wrong with you? Yeah, they can't understand what is happening within you that is now evident on you, around your decisions and choices. That is the chill of the unknown. And then the friction of outgrowing. You will inevitably face the discomfort of no longer fitting into old spaces, old conversations, and old expectations. The things that used to excite you so much, now you see them, you just wink and pass. It doesn't add anything to your life anymore. The pain is generative. It is the labor before the birth of a new identity. It is the heat required to forge a more resilient, agentic version of yourself. Number 3, the sovereignty of the permit. To live as a fully agentic human is to realize that you are the one who grants the permit. Should I repeat? To live as a fully agentic human, man or woman, agentic human, is to realize that you are the one who grants the permit. You are the one who decides which discomfort is allowed to stay in your life, in your house. If you permit the pain of staying small, you are consenting to a slow, silent diminishing. You are allowing the world to manhandle your potential until it fits it into a box of their making. If you permit the pain of becoming more, becoming better, you are investing in your own expansion. You are acknowledging that While the climb is difficult, the view from the summit is worth every labored breath. Becoming more, becoming better, all of them. It's not just easy. It is not something you just say, you just wish. No, you get to work. Sometimes defying yourself, the way you have left, the things you have believed, yes, and rebuilding, breaking your paradigms down and rebuilding. It is not easy, but you see, the view from the summit is worth every labored breath. Number 4, the choice for the weak. Yes, for this week, the choice for the week. Look at your current struggles. Are they the pains of a person who is shrinking, or the pains of a person who is rising? If you are rising, then just like I said, very, very soon you realize that the view from the summit is worth every labored pain. But if you are shrinking too, know that in some few years to come, you look back and feel wasted. But time would not be waiting for you. Because whilst you are marking time, time is oxidating. Yes, time and chance happen for them all. Permit the growth. Allow the stretch. The essence demands more of you, but it also gives more back in return. You don't just wake up and, yes, you have become more. You work at it day by day, changing your mindset, your paradigms, your perspectives, and your worldview, becoming new inside. And the time comes, you can't keep it because it would show. So allow the growth. People will talk anyway. When you stay small, they will talk. When you become more, when you become better, they will talk too. So why don't you become more, become better? Many people are going through life without them owning their own lives and living. If you're afraid of their judgment, you end up becoming like they are. Is that a life you want? Yes. If you don't want that kind of life, then why are you afraid if they judge you? If a person who's not living, just existing, judges you, who has judged you? So some of you know what to do, and yet you're afraid to take action because of the judgment of the majority. You are not here to exist. You are here to live fully, purposefully. Make your Creator proud by owning your life and living. Because once you are going to sleep, once you are marking time, time is not waiting. Think about these things. In the comment section, let me hear from you. TheLadyKeziah is my name. I'm a licensed psychosocial counselor and a transformative mindset coach. If you want to work with me, visit my profile, my channel, or my page. You find my link there and book a session with me. We can become more, do more, and give more. Much love and blessings.